Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It's us, the team behind TV Days Drama Digest, here again with a full and detailed breakdown of the latest drama from Salem on January 8th. If you missed today's episode, don't worry, we've got you covered. This episode was filled with powerful confrontations, shocking revelations, and emotional moments that will shape the course of these characters' lives for weeks to come. From Amy's push for a wedding between Sophia and Tate, to the explosive truth behind the threatening messages, and even Doug's involvement in a criminal act, there's no shortage of drama in today's episode. Let's dive into the events and discuss the repercussions of each twist. As viewers know, Sophia's mother, Amy, has been a driving force behind the recent push for Tate and Sophia to get married. Amy, unwavering in her traditional values, is determined that her daughter and Tate should wed and raise the baby together, despite the complications and uncertainty surrounding their relationship. Amy's influence has been a central theme in this storyline, as she insists that Sophia and Tate not only keep the child but do so in the confines of marriage, no matter what it takes. However, Tate is not on the same page. As Tate confides in Brady today, he expresses his deep reluctance about the idea of marriage. While Tate has agreed to take responsibility for the child and promises to be there for Sophia and the baby, he doesn't want a rushed wedding, especially one that he doesn't feel ready for. He tells Brady about the pressure he's facing from Amy, and his desire to take a different path, one that doesn't involve a hasty marriage. Brady, understanding his son's feelings, is supportive, and he respects Tate's decision to not go through with the wedding, even though he agrees that Tate should still take responsibility for the child. Now, the question is, can Brady and Tate convince Amy to see things their way? Will Amy continue to push for a quick wedding, or will she come to terms with the reality that Tate and Sophia's situation is more complicated than she realizes? This confrontation is far from over, and with Amy's determination, it's clear that there will be further emotional battles ahead. Meanwhile, across town, Sophia has a powerful conversation with Holly, where she finally reveals the truth. In a moment of vulnerability, Sophia shares that she did not go through with the abortion as Amy insisted, and instead, she's moving forward with the wedding plans with Tate. The revelation leaves Holly both surprised and saddened, as she never expected things to unfold this way. Holly, who has been a confidant and support system for Sophia throughout her struggles, now finds herself reeling from the unexpected turn of events. Holly, knowing how much Sophia has suffered and the difficulties she's already faced, wonders how this marriage will affect her friend's future. Holly's emotions run high as she contemplates the impact of Sophia's decisions. Will she continue to support her friend despite her choices, or will the idea of the wedding strain their bond? As Holly processes this new information, she finds herself leaning on Doug for support. Doug, ever the reliable and empathetic figure in Salem, will likely offer her comfort during this emotional time. But will Holly also start to question her own feelings about what's best for Sophia? Only time will tell as this delicate situation unfolds. On the other side of Salem, Ava is on a mission to uncover the truth behind the threatening messages she received. For a while, it seemed that Kristen was the prime suspect, especially when Steve's investigation into the source of the messages led him to the DeMera mansion. With everything pointing toward Kristen, it seemed like she was guilty of yet another dirty trick in Salem. Ava, understandably, wants answers, and Kristen's history of manipulation makes her an easy target for suspicion. However, the truth soon comes to light, and it's a revelation that no one saw coming. Rachel, Kristen's daughter, was the real culprit behind the messages. Ava's confrontation with Kristen about the situation takes a sharp turn when Kristen realizes that her daughter was behind the harassment all along. Kristen, who has made her own share of questionable choices, must now come to terms with the fact that her daughter has been following in her footsteps. The emotional fallout from this discovery will be significant. Kristen has always been a character who has danced on the edge of morality, but now she must grapple with the reality that Rachel has taken it a step further. Kristen, having committed similar acts in the past, is left questioning how to handle the situation. What punishment will she mete out to her daughter, and how will this affect their already complicated relationship? This mother-daughter confrontation could have long-lasting repercussions, not just for Kristen and Rachel, but for everyone involved in this web of deceit. Finally, in one of the most intense and dramatic moments of today's episode, Julie finds herself entangled in a web of suspicion and deception. As we know, Doug Williams III has been struggling with his past mistakes, and it's been revealed that he stole Alice's necklace and sold it to Leo in an attempt to pay off his debts. However, Julie, unaware of Doug's involvement, continues to believe that her brother, Stefan, is the one responsible for the. She's convinced that Stefan is behind the crime, and as a result, she decides to let it go for now, believing that there's no use in pursuing the matter further. But Julie may be closer to the truth than she realizes. Doug, who is trying to cover up his actions, might not be able to keep his secret much longer. Julie overhears Doug talking to someone shady, and the details of the conversation raise questions in her mind. Could it be that Doug is hiding something? Is it possible that Doug is the one who stole the necklace, and not Stefan as Julie has assumed? With the mounting pressure and Julie's growing suspicions, it seems only a matter of time before Doug's secret is exposed. Will Julie react when she finally learns the truth about Doug's actions? Will she confront him directly, or will she continue to turn a blind eye to the reality of the situation? Doug's guilt and the potential fallout from his actions could tear apart his relationship with Julie, and this tense situation promises to bring more drama and emotional conflict to the forefront in the coming weeks. Episode of Days of Our Lives was filled with shocking revelations, emotional confrontations, and crucial decisions that will have lasting effects on the characters of Salem. From Amy's push for a quick wedding to the truth about Rachel's involvement in the threatening messages, the storylines have taken some unexpected and dramatic turns. The future looks uncertain for Tate, Sophia, and their families as they navigate the complex emotions and decisions surrounding the pregnancy, the wedding, and the revelations about Doug's actions. What will happen next in these tangled relationships? How will the characters move forward in the wake of the truth coming to light? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.